Hello, lovely viewers of the News God. Welcome back to our channel once again. I'm so happy to see you. How has your week been? How has everything been for you? Let me tell you about mine. My week has been productive and all good. I didn't have any disturbances. Work was smooth. Relationship was smooth. I don't mean relationship like love relationship, like relationship with friends, family. Everything was good. But you know what time it is? It is time for Who Said What, bringing you all the gist of everything that is happening in each week. And this week in particular, we are going to look at the Ghana entertainment industry. A lot went down this week when it comes to entertainment in Ghana. And I'm here to bring you all the gist. I am Angela Dela Demkufuor. You can also call me Miss Angie Shima. Taking the #1 spot on our highlights for this week is a very beautiful lady in the Ghanaian entertainment industry. This lady I'm talking about is singer and songwriter Cina, who released an album on March 14th titled Did I Lie? Now, she's been doing a lot of promotion for this album since she released it. And I think one song that she featured Stonebwoy on, Larger Than Life, she was seen dancing in a video with a dance crew where, I don't know how to say it, but let me put it this way. So there was a show on one local TV station in Ghana this very week where they were talking about social events and happenings, and then they happened to bring Cina Soul's video dancing with this dance crew in the promotion video of her song Larger Than Life with Stonebwoy. Now, the guests on this show, the Max TV show, were Big Aquest and Amankwa, Kumewood actors, with their host. And they were talking about Cina Soul's, in quote, improper dressing in the video. And they said a whole lot of things, very harsh things about her dressing and a whole lot. Let's watch that video.
Personally, I was so disappointed in Cina Soul. Because social media, the pressure every Maya, we get it. But girl, this is a no. And who follow now or not on dress say?
No, I don't know what dress say.
Say your branding.
Young can't say Jimmy. Young can't say Jimmy. And you know mom the bit matona Jimmy. Cina Soul Jimmy. Oh man, confront some more candy found and then who free a year one up to two. Oh Jimmy. Now penny be obey on and can't share what. And you may catch your plane say, oh, Jimmy, oh, sell brand no. So what do you say, percent of what you know, so and ye and conform you about so name no, a bit maybe never go against you.
That's really harsh. Very harsh. Very, 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 very harsh. If you ask me, coming from fellow entertainment crew, they are actors, and Cina Soul is a singer. We are all in the Ghanaian entertainment industry. So for them to criticize her like that, that is very harsh. But wait, if you ask me, I think they were trying to send the correct message, a right message to Cina Soul, but they were using a very wrong language and tone. I mean, the kind of things they said, they weren't appropriate. They could have advised her, you know, say, oh, Cina Soul, we knew you to be this, we knew you to be that. You weren't dressing as you are now. At least this is Ghana, please tone it down for us a bit. It would have been nice rather than trying to compare her body to some Ghanaian, an ideal Ghanaian woman. You know, one Aquest was even saying that her body, her shape is not that of an African woman. It is that of the Western world, and you know, those people don't have a great body according to Aquest. That shouldn't have been said. That's not so right coming from fellow entertainment industry players. That wasn't right, you know. But they were sending the right message with a wrong language, if you ask me. That's my opinion. Now, another remarkable thing that happened afterwards, this show went very viral. The particular video went very viral, and a lot of people didn't agree with what the guests were saying on this Mass TV show. They were very sad, and a lot of fellow artists came out supporting Cina Soul and bashing the guest on Max TV for those comments that they made. And I'm going to read a few of comments made by fellow artists to you. Now we have Efia Nocturnal, who took to Twitter, that is X, to post this. She said, "This is so appalling," with angry face emojis. "How are you allowing," she tagged Mass TV Ghana. "How are you allowing this on your channel? We just celebrated Women's Month. Why are presenters speaking in such a derogatory manner towards an amazing, beautiful, thriving female artist? Why? This is uncalled for and disrespectful and unacceptable. No, 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 no." That is coming from Efia. We also have a fellow musician, Sefa, who also took to Twitter to post this. Now she said, "This is the reality in Ghana, where female artists are constantly judged instead of supported. Every move is scrutinized, every choice questioned, but this is art. Art itself is self-expression, movement, and creativity." Now in another post, she also said, "It's the woman sitting there for me." She meant the host of the show. She's a woman. "It's the woman sitting there for me, laughing while men dissect another woman's body and career on live TV. What right do you have to sit on national television and reduce an artist's hard work to her outfit?" That is according to Sefa. She felt like the woman who is the host of the show, could have done better by asking the guests, to criticize in a very constructive manner rather than those comments that they were seeing. Now let's move on. Social media influencer Amma Bellan also commented on this issue, and on Twitter she posted, "This is what they did to Ebony, and when she died suddenly, she deserved Artist of the Year. Such nonsense." Not my words. You people will never learn. If you think a child is going wayward, is that how to correct them? Just straight up insult and body shaming. What the H? Now that is Amma Bella, social media influencer, also supporting Cina. So a lot of artists came out to support Cina, so including the male artists too. And yeah, Cina Soul is really loved. But one comment that I would like to read is Kidi's comment on this issue. Kidi and Cina Soul are way back to uni or whatever. They are very good friends. They have a movie together, songs together. They are very good friends. Now, Kidi also took to X, Twitter, to post this. At Cina Soul, your next show, I want to see you in the miniest of skirts. Thank you. Did you hear that? In your next show, I want to see you in the miniest of miniskirts. So according to Kidi, Cina Soul, what you wore cry is small. It's long. I want to see you in the miniest, like the miniest, like micro minority. Yeah, so Kidi is encouraging Cina Soul to continue wearing more miniskirts and, forget about those haters and, move on with her life. But hey, her album is doing so well, especially the song that she has with Stonebwoy, Larger Than Life, is doing so well. You can go and check it out. That is for our first highlight of the week. Let's move on to the second. Now, another person, another entertainment player who also dropped an album this very week is our very own Black Sherif. Yes, he released the album titled IronBoy this very week, and it has amazing, beautiful songs on it. You can go check it out. But hey, as he has released the album, people are listening to it one by one. But one particular song is making waves than the others. He released, I think, So It Goes, and January 20, is it 24th or 29th? January, let me get the date right. I'll bring the date to you. But yeah, he released those songs earlier. But in this new album, there's one that is making waves, which is Where Them Boys. Where Them Boys. According to Agenda Boys, netizens, and people, who listened to this particular song, they said Black Sherif was throwing shade to some fellow artists in Ghana. Yes. Agenda boys for you, netizens for you. If you listen to the song, Black Sherif didn't mention anybody's name, but people did some calculation. You know, when you put this word here, when you listen to this line, it is like it's going to this person. This is because in November of 2024, that is, I think on 17th November, Black Sherif made a tweet on X. He said, let me read that to you. One day, I'll make time for all my bullies. So he was suggesting that there are people who were bullying him. It could be in the entertainment industry, or it could be outside at home or wherever. But people have linked this Where Them Boys song to the tweet that Black Sherif made last year in November. That one day, he will reply to his bullies. I'm going to... So one part that is really trending is a part that he mentioned Cowboy from AliExpress, referring to, people are saying that it refers to Shatta Wale. You know, Shatta Wale has this song Gringo where he was in a cowboy outfit, you know, in a ranch and all those things. So when he Black Sherif's line talk about cowboy, people say, oh, so that's a Shatta Wale. That is for Shatta. That is definitely for him. And then in another line of the song too, he talked about Motion and Everlasting, which are two titles of songs released by Stonebwoy in his Amloga Junction album, Motion and Everlasting. Black Sherif made reference to that line, those two words, you know, in his song, and people were like, okay, so this part is for Stonebwoy. Meanwhile, Black Sherif didn't mention Stonebwoy, neither Shatta Wale or any other artist in the song. These are all speculation by people online and agenda boys. What do you make of it? Do you think it is true? While you're thinking about that, Shatta Wale there, he has come out to clear the air. He said, as for him, he doesn't think Black Sherif is throwing any shade to him, because I didn't hear my name in there. Of course, there wasn't any Shatta Wale in there. There wasn't any Charles Niyama in there. There wasn't any Stonebwoy in there. So why would you say that Black Sherif is throwing shade at me? So Shatta Wale took to X earlier on Friday to post this. Let me read. If you follow Ghanaians, you will even think God is your enemy. Congrats on this masterpiece, Lil One. He called Black Sherif Lil One. Go hard and don't stop. I'm too bank-minded for nonsense. Just do your thing, my G. SM for life. So Shatta Wale is saying that what you people are saying, he's not seeing it. What you people are seeing, it is SMY, Mwamu JJJ. Mwamu JJJ. Let me use Stonebwoy's word. Mwamu JJJ. Already. So far as he didn't hear Charles Niyama or Shatta Wale in there, Black Sherif is just doing good music and he's going hard for him. He's supporting him. He's not entertaining any kind of nonsense. He's bank-minded, money-minded. Now moving on to our last highlight of the week, we are going to another entertainer in the music industry. I'm talking about Aquabwa, another talented singer and songwriter. Aquabwa is known for both singing and songwriting. He's very good at it. He's my personal, favorite. Not number one favorite, like one of my favorites. I have a list of favorites. He's part of them. And he took to social media to talk about something that has been bothering his mind, to voice his grievance about an issue that he has noticed and he feels like he needs to talk about it. Now, Aquabwa is talking about the fact that we have gospel singers and we have secular musicians as well. Now, there comes a time that a secular musician who is also a songwriter could write a beautiful gospel song, and because he or she is not a gospel musician, he will hand it over to a gospel artist to sing it, and it will blow, it will be fine. But then, when you turn the tables around, the secular musician decides to sing that song, him or herself, people don't accept it because what? The career of the message is not godly according to people. Let's listen to Akwabwa.
You feel me a couple of jam. So for me, board home kakra, money a bogus kakra. Now, I send Bichimo against one. And then 3 days, Anajo. My dream one, and I think that we need to somehow talk about it too. When you say me, I barely talk. Me casa, but say me nyabana mbabe kambia. Na neti say idea boda me kakra. Many go be a nyumbi. If I'm a TY crew. TY crew, me know me a nyumbi. I wrote the song, but they featured me on the song. And so me and I'm sound to you. Now, most of the gospel fraternity, like gospel platforms and so on, they don't want to play the song. And they are not playing it because akwabwa emekotoye, akwabwa ebodo honyo, akwabwa mo gospel. And you know, they are not playing the song. And I'm asking myself, say, are they in Ghana? And I said, yeah, Christopher Nibino. Your level of hypocrisy, no? I say, it was too high. Okay, maybe we didn't make a sound. Me try say me consider me wanna say me am a ASP officer from then.
Yes, that's a Kwabwa for you. He says when they, secular musicians write songs and sing them, gospel song and sing them, you people don't buy it. Why? But it's not the same. He continued to mention that Kwabena wrote this song, Otimimu for Ohima Mercy, and then it blew. People accepted it because Ohima Mercy is known for gospel, and so it was accepted and it was played in churches and all Christian gatherings and a whole lot. But this very same Kwabena, when he released his song, Masorian Ope, Midemiwasha Onsaya, people didn't play it in church because what? Kwabena, who is Odonyum singer, sang it. And our level of hypocrisy is too much. It is hypocrisy. So yenjai. That is according to Akwabwa. We shouldn't mind the career. We should mind the message that is coming. You never know who is bringing you the message. So don't look at the body. Don't judge the book by its cover. Read it. Go inside. Listen to the message that is bringing to you and accept it. Let's stop judging books by its cover. I agree with him totally. I agree with him. The fact that people are doing wrong doesn't mean that they shouldn't do right. What even makes them do wrong? The fact that they are singing secular song, that means they are ungodly, they are not doing right. It is bullshit. For all you know, your favorite gospel musician or pastor or something is worse than a secular musician. You may never know. So please, let's listen to the messages rather than looking at the careers of the message. That is my message to you as well. And here is where I close docket on this week's episode of Who Said What. Let me know what you make of all these highlights that I brought to you. And you make sure to like, share, and subscribe to the News God for more amazing content. We have a whole lot on our channel, so you can go and check them out in terms of entertainment, business, sports, and general news. This is the News God. My name is Angela Deladem Kufuor, and the show is Who Said What. See ya.